always say Egypt has it all. Whenever it comes to the location of the vacation, we have to think some important issues. Talking, of course, about the location, about the means of entertainment, about a lot of things. But again, Egypt has it all. The most important thing that really I like here about the place is the atmosphere in general. Whenever it comes to any of the Red Sea destinations. Today we are here in Makati Bay. Makati Bay is a beautiful site, very close to Hurghada International Airport. Just take a look around me and you will understand how I feel and what do I mean by talking about this. Because simply here you have a beautiful sunny weather, you have a lovely atmosphere, you have all what you need to enjoy the vacation. Stay with us, we'll be back to bring you all about the vacation in Makati Bay and all about the means of entertainment that you can enjoy during the vacation.
Hey, yo, Jason.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Say something to her. Holla at her.
I got one question. How'd you fit all that in them jeans? You know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Makati Bay is a beautiful destination located on the Red Sea, about 25 kilometers southern of Hurghada. With such a terrific beachfront and over 600 meters private, it has a beautiful white sandy beach, stunning house reef very close by, which provides spectacular views of the Red Sea.
I can't stand it, 'cause you know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just a little bit of Cadillac, Cadillac, pop that trunk. Let's take a shot, alley-oop that don't. Tired of working at 9 to 5. Well, baby, let me come and change your life. Hot damn it, woo, your booty.
If you feel you need a vacation in a place that provides its holiday makers with the utmost relaxing atmosphere, along with some great means of entertainment, just don't waste time and come immediately to Makati Bay.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Shake it, girl.
Just a little bit of
Shake what your mama gave you, misbehave you. I just wanna strip you, dip you, flip you, bubble babe you. What they do, taste my raindrops cable. Now what you will and what you want and what you may do. Completely separated till I deeply penetrate it. Then I take it out and wipe it off. Eat it, ate it, love it, hate it, overstated, underrated. Everywhere I've been, can you wiggle, wiggle for the D-O-double-G again?
Come on, baby, turn around.
The whole area here is unique. The nature is different, along with the landscape and the sunny beach, along with the crystal clear water. All will add value to the vacation.
You know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
Wiggle, wiggle,
wiggle, wiggle,
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Shake it, girl.
Just a little bit.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Now make it clap.
Wiggle, wiggle,
Now make it clap.
wiggle, wiggle.
Make it clap.
Like that. Just a throw hands, baby.
Now make it clap, clap, clap. Hey, yo, Jason.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Makati Bay's location on the Red Sea makes it perfect destination for diving. There are several suburb diving spots dotted across the coast that are challenging for experienced divers. The waters are crystal clear and warm, which makes the conditions easy enough for beginners to learn as well.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just a little bit of patty cake with no hands. Got me in this club making wedding plans. If I take pictures while you do your dance, I'll you famous on Instagram. Hot damn it, woo, your booty like 2 planets. Woo, go ahead and go ham sandwich. Woo, whoa, I can't stand it. 'Cause you know what to do
always there is a chance to learn how to dive, swim, and breathe underwater with professional instructors. It's a chance to have new experience and delve deep underwater to see the flourishing coral reefs in all their beauty.
Well, baby, let me come and change your life. Hot damn it, woo. Your booty like two planets, woo. Go ahead and go ham sandwich, woo. Whoa, I can't stand it, 'cause you know what to do with that big fat
Tell me more about the privilege of diving here in Makati Bay.
Yeah, the Makati Bay, this is very famous location, and many people they like to come here for relax, and we have many options. So, and we can make a dive from House Reef, and we are near to Trek, as you know. So, and also for many multi-level dive, we can make for the guest, for beginner and for first stars, like open water, advanced, dive master.
If he is diving for the first time, you start diving intro course in the confined water in the swimming pool, or you start immediately here in the shallow water?
For the introduction dive, normally we explain to them and we make medical statement and liabilities, and we have to finish all the paper before. When the guest healthy, then we take him for the first time. We make prepare in the swimming pool. So after this, we bring him back here to the boat, or he can make a dive from the house reef for introduction, like 5-6 meters introduction dive. And for the people he didn't dive long time before, like more than 1 year or 2 years, we do the same. So we take him from here. Also, we make scuba review in the swimming pool. Then we bring him. Yani we have to make scuba review before he start to dive again.
Well, talking about this area, for example, what is the chance, talking about the underwater life here, because it is also a privilege that you can dive, you can enjoy diving or snorkeling from on the shore, I mean.
Well, about underwater, I have no word to explain. It's too much funny and beautiful area and very, very nice. Here in Siem Reef, it's very, very based in all the Red Sea, Makati Bay. We started from here, and Sharm el Arab beside us, and Sharm el Naga. We are in one reef, one line. It's very, very based place, and yani, there is all the same. It's all beautiful and very nice. Like what they say, I have no word to explain about underwater.
Initially, quite surprised, very, very friendly. All the people in the resort seem really helpful. No worries on security for me personally. I'm aware that some people in the UK are worried about security. I think they've got the wrong end of the stick, really. They should come out here and have a look. Everyone seems fine.
What do you know about Egypt? If I asked you, for example, do you search through the internet? Do you watch on TV, press in general?
Not a great deal. I'm kind of, well, in England predominantly, we're kind of aware of how close it is, the proximity to Syria and the problems that are out there. I think that may well deter a few people from coming out here. They do have worries, and of course, what went on in Cairo and Sharm el Sheikh. People are aware that a lot of airlines and travel companies in the UK are not sending people out to Sharm el Sheikh. Hurghada seems to be a different kettle of fish, really. We've only been here about 24 hours. The initial thing coming into the airport, we were pre-warned, was how when you pay for a visa, when you get off the plane, there are people there who will try and make you pay more for the visa. But if you're aware of that, don't get taken in by them. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Let me ask you about first. You told me this is your first time in Egypt, right?
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, ever, yeah, yeah.
So why did you decide this time to come to Egypt? How did you know about it? Did you find it through the internet?
Found it through the internet, TripAdvisor. The world is ruled by TripAdvisor. And then there's a UK-based company, I believe they're UK-based, called Secret Escapes, that do discount holidays. I've subscribed to that, and they do holidays all over the world. And then an offer came through to come here, and we just booked it on the spur of the moment and came out, really, because it seemed to be too good to miss. And so far, it does seem to be too good to miss, really.
What did you find on the TripAdvisor?
Um,
What do they say about Egypt, for example?
TripAdvisor is really, really good grassroots. I mean, it's not no one that's involved in the holiday firms or the hotels gets a say. It's people like us. It's actually tourists. So wherever I go in the world, I always check on TripAdvisor. I mean, I found this holiday on Secret Escapes, and I immediately then went on to TripAdvisor and checked the reviews out for the resorts, and they were all pretty positive. That's how I found out about the airport visa.
So it's the word of mouth.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Because for sure you'll be interested to find out what others are saying about the place you are visiting. So what do they say, for example?
Here's got good reports. Yeah, I couldn't find anything really, really bad about here. And so far, like I say, we've only been here 24 hours, and it seems to be as I read, you know. So I would say to anybody that's worried about coming to Egypt, come and have a look, you know. Come and have a look. I've nothing bad to say about it so far. It may well change, but I hope not.
Yes. Talking about Makadi Bay, for example, why did you decide to come to Makadi in particular? I mean, there are other locations, but again, this place is beautiful. It's unique, actually, to all of us. But for you, why did you decide to come to spend the vacation in Makadi?
I'll be perfectly honestly, because that's where this deal was. There was no particular preference. I looked at on TripAdvisor again about reviews of the resorts, and it seemed very favourable. Many years ago, I think everyone used to come out to Sharm el-Sheikh. You speak to people who've been to Egypt, because we obviously asked people if you've been to Egypt, and they said, yeah, we've been to Sharm, but they're not going there anymore. But like I say, I can't comment because I haven't been to Sharm. This is my first time in Egypt, and I'm quite happy here, you know.
Usually, what are you looking for during the vacation?
Relaxation, not getting hassled, friendly people, helpful people, sun, decent food.
How is the food here?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, it's good so far. Yeah, it is good. I mean, the deal that we got is ultra all-inclusive, so we can eat in all the a la carte restaurants and stuff. So we're kind of spoiled at the moment, you know. It's good.
But what kind of things you would like to enjoy during the vacation, for example? Are you into just relaxing, or you are interested in diving and snorkeling? Any activity?
This holiday for us particularly, we're just going to chill and relax. I do like snorkeling. I've got lots of friends that are into diving, and they do come out to the Red Sea.
What did they tell you about the Red Sea?
They think it's fantastic for diving. But they tend to come out and they stay on boats, on dive boats, and stay out there. But yeah, I mean, I can't comment on that, but good friends who are really, really qualified divers in the UK come here all the time and say the diving's fantastic.
Did you try snorkeling or not yet?
Not yet, no. We've just literally come down to the beach, just checking the place out, really.
How long are you planning to stay?
We're only here for 7 days. 7 days, yeah, a week.
So everything was affordable. I mean, talking about the whole trip, about the flight, everything.
Again, I should be getting commission from Secret Escapes, but the deal that we got,
But it has to do with the travel agencies.
Yes.
But you, for yourself, the deal is fine.
it's good, yeah, good.
Because the point is, yes, I'm sure that maybe you might face some difficulty when you have travel agency and agents and all of this. But now we can see people that they know where exactly they want to go, and thanks to the internet, they know completely their own needs.
Yeah. I mean, you can quite literally now pick and choose exactly where you want to go and what you want to do. So, but if you want to come and relax, I mean, here a lot of people seem to come to diving. We noticed at the airport there were quite a few people who are coming specifically for diving. But on the other hand, there's families here, people just coming out for beach. It seems great, really, so far.
So, do you plan to come back here, or you have some other places that you would like to visit? For example, you have never been, of course, to Cairo, to the pyramids.
No, I haven't. I would like to go to some of the museums. I'm not particularly bothered about going to the pyramids. I've got friends who've been in the past and they said it was a little bit of an anticlimax. I'd like to go and see Cairo, I think, maybe some of the big museums. But other than that, it's too early to say, really. I mean, I travel quite a lot. I'm a great fan of Southeast Asia and the Caribbean. But for a winter break and a quick getaway, this is great.
I believe especially for winter because talking about the weather and Egypt, it has such a beautiful weather all the year round. And of course, I think it's also close to England. I mean, how many hours did it take you?
5-hour flight. So it's a little bit longer flight too. I've been to Turkey a few times, and it's perhaps an hour, maybe an hour and a half further than Turkey. A lot of the English will go to Spain, but this time of the year, it's not quite as hot in Spain as it is in Egypt. So yeah, I think for a winter sun destination, Egypt's onto a winner, I think.
So what is your final message to anyone who would like to enjoy a vacation in Egypt?
I think come out, don't believe all the hype, check things out, just keep an eye on the economic situation and what's going on in the world. And at the moment, a lot of people would say, don't come. I'd tell them, ignore them and come, enjoy yourself.
How to check? Because you said don't believe everything. So how to make sure you are into the right or correct source?
Simple, 2 words, TripAdvisor. That's it. Yeah, go by what people say on TripAdvisor because people always do up-to-date reviews. They come out on holiday, they'll do a review whilst they're here, or they'll do a review when they get back. And you can always, if you book a holiday, you can always find someone that's been maybe 2 or 3 weeks before you do, who can fill you in on an up-to-date thing.
So it looks that right now I'm going to move on to check on the TripAdvisor as well. Yeah. I'm curious to find out more about what do people say about Egypt.
Do it. That's the place to find out. Anywhere in the world, any resort, anywhere, TripAdvisor is grassroots. Yeah, absolutely.
My name is Andrew. I'm from Ukraine. I'm 3rd time in Egypt. Of course, I'm like here because I wanna go back here again and again and again as I live in the world.
You want first? Let me ask you, what do you like in Egypt in general?
Sea, fishes, the stuff, people.
People.
Yes.
What do you like about Makadi Bay? What did you think to come to Makadi Bay?
I like this hotel the most. The food, the stuff, rooms, the sun. The most of all I like in Hurghada this hotel. That's why I came here, not in Sham.
How do you spend the day? What are you doing? For how long first are you planning to stay? How many days?
I was here 20 days, and this is my last day. I'm arriving at 2 o'clock.
So you have been here for 20 days. Yes. What did you do out of the vacation? Swimming, diving, snorkeling, what?
I was lying on the beach all the most because I work hard in my country. Yes, I was in Luxor. This is my not first time in Egypt, so I try almost everything. My first...
Your first time here in Makadi Bay?
Makadi, yes. The first I wanna lie on the sun.
When you go back to your friends will ask you about Makadi Bay, what are you going to tell them?
I'm already telling them in Viber, I'm inviting here because it's good here.
You invited them to come to Makadi Bay. What did you tell them?
No, in my country now it's snow. And this is good weather, hot.
How long did it take you from Ukraine to here, the flight?
3.5 hours.
So 3.5 hours, and it's snowing over there, and here you are enjoying the sun. That's
yes. It's good.
Right. What is your final word? Anyone who's watching you, what can you tell him about it?
Come to Egypt. It's good here. In the winter, it's the perfect place. Yes.
Thank you.
I come back again.
It's lovely. It's a beautiful country and beautiful people.
Tell me more about Egypt. When someone will say Egypt, for example, what will come to your mind about all aspects of life?
Beautiful seas, beautiful weather, beautiful beaches, and people. They're just so friendly.
What about you? What do you think of Egypt?
It's a lovely place to come to on holiday. It's very relaxing. People are lovely and friendly. We've been here on and off over the last 10 years and had a fabulous time. It's been really good value.
Did it happen to you that you were hesitated about whether to come to Egypt or not?
Well, we've listened to the news and we've thought about it and decided to take the risk, but actually it's been really lovely every time that we've come here.
Did you find it in Egypt? How did you see it when you came here to Egypt? I mean, the atmosphere, the lifestyle, everything.
The people are really friendly and we've had a great time.
So, talking about the vacation in Egypt, talking about the Red Sea, about the life here, for example, and this beautiful area, what can you tell us?
Well, the weather's just brilliant, and the seas. Well, we've been here 4 days, and we've actually had red flags up for a couple of days, but we can still swim. Beautiful swimming pools. It's just a beautiful place to come and relax. That's what we want to do on our holidays, is to relax.
What do you like in Makadi Bay?
Well, it's just the sun, sea and sand. It's just really nice, lovely hotel here, and yeah, it's very relaxing.
How do you enjoy the day? How do you spend the day?
Well, I lie on the beach in the shade, keeping out of the sun too, and then yeah, we just eat, drink, and
Did you like the food here?
yes, this hotel, the food is really really good. Very very impressed with it.
Did you try snorkeling, diving in the Red Sea?
Yes, I have. I've done every time I come, I go snorkeling. What was it, about 7 years ago? I did my first dive here as well. So yes,
It was your first time ever to dive in Egypt.
it was brilliant.
So you got your courses here and license in Egypt or where?
No, I just did a taster here and I loved it, and that really got me into snorkeling. And whenever I can, I'm out snorkeling.
What about you? Are you into snorkeling?
No, I'm not.
Just swimming? Just snorkeling, not diving.
Not diving, not anything else. So just a quick dip in the pool, quick dip in the sea.
How do you spend the night here?
Or just we tend to like our own company, and we're sort of in the bar having drinks and what have you.
Playing cards, playing games. That's what we do.
So if anyone asks you about Egypt, for example, or Makadi Bay, what are you going to tell him?
Not very much. No, we've had a lovely time. It's been a great place to come to, and we really enjoyed it.
Will you invite your friends to come here?
Oh yes, I'll tell them. Come here. You're perfectly safe. Nothing to worry about, and it's a beautiful place to be. You've got fantastic sun, sea, and food, and people.